It's been a hell of a day. And could somebody pin that to could somebody pin that comment for me? For some reason I'm not able to do it. My stupid phone. Ugh. Hello, y'all. It has been a hell of a day. Oh, boy. So, going back to school. Yay! Taking college algebra. Boo. I have a headache from hell. And I realized something today when I was doing. Sorry, I'm just looking at chat here. In response to the description, it's either women being blamed for the rape. That does not happen very much anymore that I have seen. That's just my view. Or women screaming rape and ruining someone's life unjustly. That is what today is about. Women screaming rape and grape. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's like a bad word to say and that's going to get me taken down. So I'm going to stop saying it. We'll frap. Let's call it frap. As far as there being a middle ground, the middle ground is, can't we just all be fucking honest and not be fucking crazy assholes? Just saying. I need to take this out because I have two stories that I'm going to talk about. Stories, one that I have personal I'm involved in personally, and another that is a classmate of mine that I went to school with back in the day. And DK Bub, how you doing, brother? Feeling all right? Ross, we'll have to agree to disagree. And comics, you're right. And it all boils down to the same thing. Humans do die. Hello, lady friend. Y'all, don't forget to hit the like button. I'm only going to say it once. There. Is it better? You able to hear me a little better? I think. So let me get this. This one story, or it's not a story. So this one, Prime Minister, have a seat. I'm glad you're doing well, DK. I'm glad. I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm in there in the morning in Discord and I say hi, and then I go do classes and or courses or whatever, and I vanish. So just know I'm there, you guys. I'm actually there. I'm just not there. If that makes any sense. So right here, you can hear me loud and clear. Okay. Thank you. All right. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get this thing to not make fucking frigging noise because I can't. I have it on silent and I have it turned all the way down and it still freaking makes noise. So it's my tablet. So that is what today is about. This is something that I've been really, really, really vocal about for like a long time, like years. And I experienced it in a different way when I was in the Air Force. That, oh, there's no kings, DK. He's just my prime minister. He's the prime minister of the family, but I'm the queen. The brain fart. Hey, Duke. So, let me explain this real quick. I figured to move this, put it here, so that if his nibs is down there snoring again, it won't go straight up into the mic. So, it'll hopefully not go right into the mic. Now, as far as the barking goes, sorry, that's the comic relief for everybody going, really, Schnorks? Oh, and I got myself a new chair. Because the old one that I was sitting in was really old, like 13 years old, and it was hurting my butt. So, he's a good boy. Alright, so back to the... Alright, Timo, we're going to stop with the bow. No telling anybody to bow, okay? Yes, Shiloh, in part. It's in part. And hi, how are you? The first time I personally saw females using, hey, Shannon, what's up? First time I saw females using, I'm going to say females because the whole, oh, what is a woman? Blah, blah, blah. I don't even want to frickin', no. So, females. Oh, wait. Speaking of females, shush! Hey, cow. Pen, not you two. What are you looking at me for, Duke? It's not my fault. She hears the neighbor pulling up outside. Anyway, I saw it first. I don't remember much in school from grade school all the way up because I just tried to keep to myself because, well, that's a whole nother story we're gonna go. That'll be touched on at some day, some point, whatever. I haven't seen it yet, Shiloh, but I want to. I haven't seen it yet. Comics, we all know what a woman is. I just don't want to hear comments from anybody not in the ground crew, for example. I mean, you gotta tell me, you guys, did you like that freaking thumbnail with the denied right on it for Everhard's face? I couldn't help it. First time I experienced it myself, experienced seeing it, was in the military, and it was females, using their femaleness, their feminine wiles, so to speak, to get ahead. I wasn't like that. Didn't give a shit about it. And always ended up shit out of luck because I get passed over for promotions, you name it. You name it. Well, in the Air Force, you've got promotions that you get at certain years that you've been in the military. So, that stuff is not passed over. I can't be passed over for that because if you've been in a year, if you've been in a year, you go from slick sleeve, you got your airman, you got 1 stripe, and then 2 years, you get 2 stripes, and then 3, a little over 3, and you get senior airman. And then after you've been a senior airman for a while, you've got a test to make staff, blah, blah. I never bothered testing for staff because, yeah. Oh, DK. That's all right. You'll see it at some point. It's. I gotta admit, I like it a lot. And if you look, I had to put arrows to make sure everybody knew who the liars were, because I don't want my picture that I have up there in the top right-hand corner of the thumbnail, people are going to say, oh, she's a liar too. No. Somebody's going to try and be a smart ass. Comics. So, Shiloh. You're killing me, sis. You're killing me. Seriously, though, it's a valid question. So, and I'm not going to be doing odd things like eating, but I really want to, because there's only one place in Colorado Springs that I can get my chocolate animal crackers, even though they're cookies, not crackers. But potato, I guess. Then I saw more intense versions of it being yeah, right, comics, you know you would. Where wives were doing horrible things to the men that they were. I will, DK. I like them. I haven't listened to them in a while. Since, high school. Oi! Stow it! Foo-foo! Foo-foo! Anyway, I can't win. So anyway, the other guys in my flight would end up, their wives would be doing all kinds of crazy shit, and the women were always believed, even when it was a blatant freaking blind lie. It was a complete lie. And it's maddening to be hamstrung and not be able to do or say anything to help because you're not involved with it, but you can see it and you know it, and you know it's a lie. Well, I have, once I got out, I still saw it. All right, comics. I still got to see it because I was married to, I met someone while I was active duty. We got married. He stayed in, I got out. So I was a military spouse and a veteran at the same time. But that individual had troops. He was their supervisor. And those troops would be friggin', they'd have all kinds of crazy shit done to them. Or they'd be deployed and the wife would go out and do all kinds of crazy shit and get pregnant or something and then pass it off as the guy that's deployed as it's his because of the timing. Well, I actually speed this up, jump to the future a bit from that. Divorced him. Or he divorced me, actually. Long story. And these two young airmen that I took under my wings and pretty much adopted. I call them my pseudo-sons, one of which is here in chat. Thank you, Timo, for being here. And his brother, who will remain unnamed for now. But if you've been in other lives, you know what his name is because duh. He was married to a female. Now I'm going to try not to get pissed because this riles me up because it's like nails in a chalkboard. Anyway. Hey, you okay? Don't lay on a chair. If I have to move, you're going to get rolled over. He's laying like right on the wheel. There's like a star thing, and he's lying on the end of it where the wheel is. So, excuse me, he married a female that he went to school with. Yes, Shiloh, the female was actually disgusting. It's not even worth describing the individual. But the female he married turned out to be a real piece of work. Very loose, I guess you could say, and disgusting. So basically, she screwed her stepfather, got pregnant, passed the kid off as my son's daughter. Then, when they got divorced, she kept slamming him for all kinds of stuff. Child support. He did this, he did that to her. And I was sick of it because I knew it was bullshit. And the end result, after all the legal shit and all of the back and forth and all of the bull crap that he found out, and then finding out later on that the child isn't even his, that he had to pay freaking child support for, lying little whore. What the frell? So, after over a year, I think it was, Timo, refresh my memory. Did it take over a year for all of that garbage to get through? Well, it was more than a year, wasn't it? Because he ended up PCSing out of the country. So he had to deal with this crap from another country. That's how long the garbage took to take care of, but I just can't remember how long. DK, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that, but the reason why I use the him too hashtag is because you're going to find most men have those pieces of work somewhere in their past, or even possibly married to or with at the time that you ask them. It's freaking... The thing that pisses me off the most is that I think it was longer than that, because it was still going on when he was overseas. It was still going on. Damn, DK. That is bullshit. See? Got somebody that's been remarried for almost 16 years and is still paying for the psycho's shit. Still. I apologize if I called her a psycho, and she's not a psycho, but I have a feeling I pretty much nailed it. Shiloh, no, she was not diagnosed with any mental issues, but she was a freaking, to use DK's word, she was a piece of work, let me tell you. I mean, my son found out afterwards, like after the fact, that she was a prostitute at one point, and yeah. Comics, are you really? Die. Nice, Die. Alright, DK, I figured I wasn't too far off with that. Die. Got your frickin' got your head on straight, and she didn't. Comics, if I am so sorry. I mean, we just saw the most high profile domestic abuse put out in the world for everybody to see. Yeah, she was on meds, but it was just depression. It was just depression meds. The rest of it was all fake. She was almost a world-class liar. Almost. So he's still trying to straighten things out and get unburied from all the garbage that female caused. All of that. All of the hell that she put him through. And thanks a pant load. Oh, because of what Shiloh said. Mindworm. Raz, that's who I'm talking about. I talked to him first before I could, before I brought this up. That's exactly who I was talking about. Oh, jeez. Welcome to the party, Raz! I'm kidding. But anyway, she put him through hell. He didn't have to retract it, but okay. There's another story. Well, they're not stories. This is actual events that have transpired. Now, this is a former classmate of mine that I went to school with that yeah. We call her the her. He'll explain that. All right, DK. Only if you want to talk about it. Some people, I don't blame them either. I was one of them. I didn't want to talk about that shit because it would bring shit up back in my head, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I am really good at this. I built a freaking wall and partitioned everything that happened when I was in the military all behind a giant concrete wall coated in carbon fiber liquid. I snagged that one from Tom. It's all right. No need to apologize, Raz. I was just razzing you. Sorry. That was a dad joke from me. That's bad. So growing up, we grew up in a small New England town. The person that I went to school with, and this is someone that this small town thing. These are people that you start out in like kindergarten or preschool or whatever it was. Good, Die. I'm glad. And on that same note, my last husband that I got rid of quick, he smacked me. And I don't take that shit. So kickboxing, I freaking straight armed him right in the sternum, and the shocked look on his face, that got him away from me, which is the whole reason why I did it. But when I went to the army to get him away from me, not got rid of, I mean got rid of as in I divorced him and took out the trash. Anyway, I straight armed him, nailed him right in the sternum. It was the 4th of July. And he did this shit while his daughter was upstairs. And the army, because he was such a good liar, the army said I was an aggressor because I defended myself. So some people... Seriously? Come here. No, come here. Come here. What are you doing? Only one. Duke down. Come on, Duke down. That's my boy. Come on, old man, all the way down. Good boy. Now, where did I... Die, you're funny. Papa, that really sucks. But see, that's something else. That's something else. That if a female is going to start hitting or worse on a guy, the guy can't defend himself, because then it'll be, oh my God. And the female will be able to turn that around and say, oh, he started it. He did this. He did that. I was just defending myself. So men have no recourse in so many frigging ways. It just... It really, really pisses me off. Yeah, I know he is. He is demanding. Stop looking at my animal crackers. I only gave you one. One. That's all you get. Shh. Okay, so this next thing that happened, because it's not a story, because stories not always are, or, you know, fiction or not, but yeah, divorce, not wood chipped. I'm not that psycho. Come on, jeez. Oh, gotta fix my damn chair. I know, Papa. I have no... I didn't even question... Didn't even cross my mind. And we're of that generation that men never did. And the ones that didn't... They would get taken out to the woodshed, so to speak, by... Not all the time, but a lot of times. So to go back to this other thing that I this classmate of mine, damn, Shannon. See, look at this. All of this. Even in this small little community. Yeah, DK, we're all a little unwell. And we're all our own brand of crazy. It just depends on if you spread that brand around. This was, like I was started saying, was a classmate of mine, grew up, small New England town. Everybody knew everybody, pretty much. And this is one of those things that when you grow up as a kid, you grow up from preschool, or I don't even know if it was preschool or kindergarten or whatever, all the way up until you graduated high school. Unless you escape, like I did. Cal, good girl down. Callie down. Callie down. Callie down. Come on. You can keep your brother company. What? All right. So, growing up, they're your friends, or you're growing up with the same bunch of people from jump, right at the beginning. And if you are in a position where you're bullied and disliked, it's not a good thing. Thankfully, for my classmate, it was the opposite for him. So, yes, we are, Papa. So, he was one of those really, really nice guys. He was a nice guy in school. Always was nice. He was never cruel or rude, or that I can remember anyway. But this is a little while ago. So he went through school, and he was like this top-notch freaking athlete, and he was really smart and did really well in his classes. And then he went to this, then he went to college and was the same thing. He was really smart, really did really well, and did really well both academically and in sports. He was in a Division I school. And he always, from what he says here, he always wanted to be a teacher. So he couldn't think of anything else that he wanted to do more. So he decided not to go to med school and become a teacher. And of course, he was outstanding at that as well. And I've seen some of the awards that he's gotten from let's see, what was it called? National Teaching Awards. That's what those were. He got those. Got a lot of those. He was doing well, and just as time passed, he met somebody who, I'm just gonna pull some letters out of the sky. JR. He met this individual, female, for anybody that wants to be a smartass. Comics. And she basically was she put herself in a position, from what I'm reading, she put herself in a position that she was like pretty much indispensable. She was really good, really good friends, and started out really and became really good friends. And then his depression, he kind of would, she helped pull him out of it because of all of the things that he had gone through beforehand. And this one day, Friday, she went to his house and they went out to dinner at a local Irish pub, and I know exactly what he's talking about. And dinner turned into drinks, and then drinks turned into more drinks at home, and they're both consenting adults, blah blah. And this led to that, and from what I read, I see red flags right off the bat. But that's just me knowing how females can be sometimes. She started, they started going and doing stuff together, and, it was a couple months. And then summer starts winding down, is what he writes here. And he was expecting JR to go back to school to finish her last semester for her master's degree, which, duh, last semester, master's degree, duh. And turned out why are y'all so... Oh, I see it now. Iron Comics, you did not act inappropriately. Just gonna say, right now, you didn't act inappropriately. You acted to defend yourself from being harmed or worse, dying. Different. Anybody else that says otherwise can kiss my ass. Anyway, so one thing that I'm gonna say about my classmate here, he was, yo, Mr. Pants-a-Lot. Really? Do down. Lie down. Thank you. Stop panting. Stop panting. You stressing out. You're alright. So, he stayed being that nice guy from school and gave this individual money to finish her last semester. He gave her $12,000. If you were here right now, I would smack the shit out of you just because, on principle. What? Anyway. So, then, he gives her this money. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, he just gave it to her. He was that guy. He was that wicked nice guy grown up in school that he did shit like that. And I'm pretty sure, knowing after having read the rest of this, that she had him wrapped around her finger pretty much. So, why are you standing up again? Why are you standing? No, you can't have another. No more animal crackers. Doot down. Just, no, lie down. It stresses you out when you're standing up like that. Yeah, I heard you. Did you hear him? Mm. So, he introduced her to his family, to his friends, and, things were going good. She would spend weekends and then weeks at his house, And according to him, everything was going fantastic. I'm not going to bother with Shiloh. You're getting another earworm out there. Careful. She started acting strange. And everywhere they went, she wanted to have sex. And that's the only thing I'm going to say about that, because it is relevant. So, it went to the fact where it became, he says, a little excessive. I'm going to say probably a little bit more than that. A little excessive was him being nice. Again. He would be teaching summer school, and she'd be at his house in his bed Yeah, I guess you could say that. Taking pictures and shit like that and sending it to him while he's teaching summer school. He had to turn his phone off, which, yeah, ew, indeed, die. But it really, really had gotten to that point that she was, let me see, I want to make sure I get this right. Then she, after all that, and she said she didn't want to finish because she had a disagreement with someone at the university. She was going to drop out. And obviously, he wasn't okay with it because he just paid 10 grand or 12 grand for one thing. That would be what I was pissed off about. Just saying. But he was just coming out of a 15-year relationship. And it was a little bit too much, too fast kind of thing. And she didn't take it very well when he said that there was plenty of time. They were still young. The JR was 28. He was 35. Die, I'm not even going to ask you what the hell that means. I don't know which one is the root chakra, but chakra, whatever. But I have a feeling I know what you're talking about with the whole root thing. So, ew. Anyway, she started insinuating that he didn't want to be with her, and she started doing one of those. Exactly, Shiloh. I just know it's one of those points on your body that, I don't know. Die, explain it. Because I'm like clueless. I only know just off the, like. No, not child. You guys are killing me here in chat, alright? You're killing me. So basically, she started acting like freaking Sharon Stone in that freaking movie with the whole crossing the legs thing. This chick started going that route. And then she thought she was going to move in with him. And he really did care about her, but they had only been together for 5 weeks, and he was like, too fast. So that's what he said. And that's when she went off the deep end and started acting like a psychopath. And she asked strange questions like, why are there 4 plates in the drying rack? Why is there a coffee cup in your recycling? And why is there a tampon in the trash? Well, first off, he would answer. He would answer those questions. And that right there, trying to answer those questions, is pointless. Because those people like that, like the asshat that I was married to, it goes in one ear and out the other. It doesn't, you're trying to be, sane and explain. No, it's because, one, my mom was over, the 4 plates in the drying rack, and then mom was over. His mom lived right near him down the road, and that's where the coffee cup came. Yes, that's right, comics, thank you. Gaslighting. That's where the coffee cup came from, and the feminine product that was in the trash was from his sister who was visiting. They would come by and visit, like, when he was on lunch or something. And so he had to start, like, answering all these stupid, crazy questions. And I remember this because I had to go through this. I went through this as well. But it was weird because when I moved out here, I'm all by myself. And don't have family, friends, or anything to lean on while I'm out here. I did, for a little while I did, because I was in PWOC, which is Protestant Women of the Chapel. It was a church thing. Let's just leave it at that. He made the mistake of making a Facebook page. So this is like 2014 timeframe, if I'm not mistaken. And once you make the Facebook page with a psychopath person like that, she's all up in your shit. And that's exactly what happened. And the first person to send him a friend request was JR. Hey, don't that. You're not getting another animal cracker. Greedy. You just shh. So, see, now you're getting up, now you're going to be, yeah, I heard that huff. Come on now. I'm looking at that, and I can see your panting is registering on that. And there's your tail hitting the wall. Come on, dude. So, he ended up going through that I think a lot of people have gone through this once the Facebook thing came around and everybody was in everybody else's business. And if you ended up having comics, wood chipper, not a viable option. Not a viable option. Just saying. Nah. But you could use a branch to simulate. That would be cool. Yes. That's... Excuse you? What the crap? You need to go out, don't you? Whoop, whoop. Everybody's getting up. All right, I need to do a be right back. I gotta let his nibs out before he starts barking more. I'll be right back. And I need to put sound to that. I need to put music. Play some Tom McDonald, damn it. Come on. Come on. Slow down. Nope, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Good. Come on, girly, girly. Come on, Ben, Ben. Come on now, girl. You wanna come sit with mommy? Come on. Yeah, sit with mommy. You don't want to go outside, huh? You just want to hang out with mama. Alright, come here. No, I'm not. Alright, well, I gave you brother one, so here. Alright. Can barely hear her. Her crunching is barely showing up on the... Got dog hair on me because I gave you a hug. I should have known better. Black shirt, black and white dog. Anyway, let's see. So, what I was saying with the Facebook and everybody, I think everybody at some point in their life has had one of those Shiloh, what is that from? Because is that song lyrics? I think that's song lyrics, isn't it? If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife. So, from my personal point of view, get an ugly girl to marry you. Oh, you're back. Yes, I am back. And you're a stinker. Hello, little Pen. You want to come here? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Pen. Up. Pen up. No? Come here. Come here. Come here. Your tail is barely registering. All right. So, this JR chick ended up being one of those psycho Facebook stalker people. And after a while, he moved on. And, of course, time moves on and he found somebody else. And the funny thing is, it was a blind date. But I got to find out if someone set him up on that or what. But Shiloh, you're horrible. So he went out with this gal and they hit it off. So just kept on, time's rolling on, and the two of them went out for his birthday. And I guess now here's freaking social media, right? Freaking the head is rearing up, the stupidity of social media. He changed his profile picture to be a picture of him and her. And no, this is a new gal. This is a new person, Shiloh. So I'm kind of fast forwarding through time. So Raz, you're terrible. His nibs is barking. 1 second. I should have known. Come on, Ben. Come on, Ben. Gotta get your brother. Coming, dear. Really, dude? Alright, hold on. Come on. Callie in the house. No? Callie in the house? Okay. Come on, dude. No, he ain't getting anything. He ain't getting anything. Ugh, freaking allergies. Ugh! Alright. Oh, by the way, this picture is, I snagged this from the East Bay newspapers. Someone had sent in a picture and I liked it, so comics. Don't answer. It's a trap. And of course, all it is it's a trap. Okay. There's my Star Wars thing. It's a trap. So back to it. Facebook brought out the stupid in a lot of people, and he changed his profile picture to him and his new girlfriend, and she started, this is where the Sharon Stone shit started. So his new girlfriend had, I forgot. Here's the first Sharon Stone thing. She left a box. Said, Shiloh, stay on target. Stay on target. She left him a box on at his house, and it had, let me see, and it had all kinds of where is it? Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing to see that little present when he and his new girlfriend were coming back to his house. He brought it inside, opened it up, and it was all pictures of JR and him. Lingerie that she had worn that I don't even know if it was clean or not, and I'm not going to freaking even ask, because ew. But this is some fucking crazy ass shit. And then she started contacting the new girlfriend, because the new girlfriend had a public Instagram, which is always stupid. Don't do public, because that opens you up to the world, and anybody can say anything they want about everything. So the girlfriend would post, yes, Fatal Attraction, thank you. It's because I'm saying Sharon Stone, because I couldn't remember yes, Fatal Attraction. But there's not a rabbit in a boiling pot of water on the stove for this one. Although I wouldn't put it past this chick. There was more insanity. Timo. So let's fast forward again. Gonna fast forward. And at one point, he had a voicemail on his cell phone from a police detective asking him if he's bothering JR. And of course he said no, he hasn't seen her in a year, And he explained the situation, and, it was whatever. Well, now remember, this is a small town. Everybody knows everybody. This is some movie shit going on here. So, about a month after that, May 26th, he proposed to his girlfriend and asked her to be his wife. And they bought a house, and, his house had a pool and everything. And the day before he's getting ready to close on the house, he got a phone call from another detective at the same police department asking if he could come in to answer some questions. So, remember, he's Mr. Nice Guy, and of course what he did was he immediately drove to the police station to see what kind of questions they were going to ask him. And they told him that on May 27th, the day after his now fiance posted that they were engaged and buying a house, JR went into a police station and claimed that she was frapped 8 to 9 times and beaten up too many times to count, and that he was bothering her and her friends and her family, and he'd filmed her performing sexual acts, without her knowledge, which is bullshit, obviously, because, which is bullshit. I'm just going to say that. And, he's standing there and he's getting all of this crap, thrown up at him, and he says that, he said he asked for a lawyer, and let's see. And after that, he was read his rights. Before he knew it, he was standing in front of a judge, cameras flashing in his face, and all of it was insane and completely not true. And let's see. His face was being broadcast across the news on every channel. Now, this is a small New England town, so you can imagine how well this went. So, this is another... Again, you're gonna do this shit again? You winking at me. So, this is another... You just went out. I don't want to let you out again. Come here. No, stop looking at the damn animal crackers. You ain't having one. Come here. No, stop looking at them. So basically, he went through all of this garbage to the point where the state took his teaching license, revoked and suspended all of his other licenses indefinitely and immediately. And let's see. He paid $120,000 in cash for a lawyer who ended up not having to do anything because she didn't show up. Once it came to it, she didn't show up. Which, of course. So, all the charges were dropped. Case was dismissed. And in that year, she didn't say or do anything. And Shiloh, can I have some? Freaking garlic parmesan chicken. Damn it. I want real food. This person dragged it out for almost an entire year. And she had no proof. But he had boxes and boxes of proof. So basically, he went through the almost exact same thing that Johnny Depp just did. And then... Cut it out. Cut it out. No. No. Stop it. Don't look at me like that. You and them eyebrows. He's got white eyebrows. Come here. Come here. Oh my. She's barking outside and it hears it. Holy shit. Now, what are you doing? Down. Hey, Ben. Down. Come on, old man. Yeah, boy. Good job. Good boy, down. So, basically, he has been trying to clear his name since June of 2014. And somebody... This chick just went into a police station and filed a false police report and destroyed his life. The same thing that happened with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And that... She stopped barking. And that... He's still trying. And imagine that. June 2014. He's been working on this for 6 years. Trying to get his life back. And he doesn't look like he's one of those people can just drop down money to do... Thanks, DK. He's spending all this money. He's actually... Yes. New girlfriend, now fiance, did stick with him. She did. So, I want to meet her sometime. She seems pretty cool. I'm gonna let him know. So, let me get there's my chat. You don't go boy down. Hangover Gang. It's one of my favorite shirts. She stuck with him, but seeing and seeing on other ways too about men who have no recourse because of the legal system that is skewed towards the woman, female, and just anything the female says, guilty until proven innocent. And then even after the guy is proven innocent, he's got no recourse. Everything has been destroyed. Now, I'm not saying that this is who the hell is that? Comics, who the hell is your little Sally monster? Wait, I don't want to know, do I? I shouldn't have asked that question. Shouldn't have asked that question. Can we rewind and, like, I didn't ask that question. The fact that it's not just for things like that, it's also for females that abuse the family court system, that it's just the legal system's all jacked up for everybody. But sorry, legal system is just Shiloh, California. Oh no, Chewini. Ugh. Barkity bark bark. Your panting and your heavy breathing is showing up on here. Relax. Relax. You're not getting in. No! Down. I didn't tell you you could get up. Stay down. So basically, in California, it's not just a cliche thing. It really is skewed towards the one wealthy enough to hire a great lawyer. It really is like that in California. I thought that was just like a cliche movie type thing. Well, I guess. Wow, a Chewini that hardly ever barks. Your dog's broken, dude. Or she's a mutant. One of the two. You okay? Heard you. So, there's got to be some recourse for a man to be able to get his life back somehow. But once, just like when you smash a plate, once something that was in one piece is broken in any way, shape, or form, it never goes back together quite the way. And I don't know that even getting it'll be different for Johnny Depp because the man has lots of money and sorry, I got a big bottle. I got to drink my water. And it's obvious to everyone and their grandmother that Turd was lying. Yeah, money talks, DK. You're right. It is skewed kind of that way across the United States for... Damn it. I don't know why. My nose keeps itching. Damn it. Oh, no, I don't know why I said that. I do know why. It's fucking allergies. Because I have 50-foot tall Colorado spruces in my backyard. And they're pissing all kinds of pollen. Anyway. It really is skewed for fraps and child... very funny. It's water with lemon. I don't drink. I actually did give it a good old college try for about, I want to think, maybe 6 months. And then I fell in a bowling, and nope. I don't like not being in control. Why are you getting up? No, Duke, lie back down. I did not tell you could get back up. Your sore little joints are going to be even more sore now. But anyway, the long and the... I've already done that. Shiloh, I've already... Comics. Let it go, man. Let it go. Is there such a thing as Absolute Vodka Lemon? They make all kinds of freaking flavors in that shit. I tried the chocolate once. Oh, Bubba. I wish you'd chill. Just lie down. Just because you stand up doesn't mean I'm going to give you another freaking animal cracker. So, I don't... You turn around, you standing in the door. What? Why are you doing that again? I wish that... I should put a camera up so that... Like, to put right on the door so that when he does his thing, you guys can see him staring at me, and I'll just, like, put picture in picture so you can see him staring at me over there. Oh... Would you come over here and lie down, please? I did not tell you to get back up. Nor did I let you get back up. Come over here. Duke. Duke, come. Thank you. Stop looking at the damn animal crackers. No. I created a monster. I should not have given those to him. So you actually went in rooting for Turd. A turd. I like that. Yeah, I remember reading about that, and I just... Everybody says stupid shit. You gonna lie down now? Huh? Sheesh. Whipped cream vodka. Alright, enough with the vodka, you guys. That was years ago. I don't do that anymore. And Shiloh, I'm glad you jumped off that A-turd train. Because... Nah. Eye boogers. What? Just don't whack that big old paw on my leg. So, DK, what song is that? Who sings that? DK says, for some reason the song She Only Bitches When She Breathes just popped into his head. I need to know about that song. I need to know. Why are you back in the door? Why are you back over there? Ugh. Today... You know what, comics? You're exactly right. Really? Ghislaine Groomer. Where's that little black book and why has it been dropped? Hello? Do you mind? I like my new chair. So, no. So, overall, this is basically... Would you quit that shit? No. You already been outside. Can you believe this shit? Every single day. Numerous times a day he does this. It's not really my house. I just pay the mortgage. What? Really? You got anything else you want to add to that? Because if you do, stick it in your ear. I don't want to hear it. Get over here. Oh, now that one starts. Today was a rough day for me. I had he actually didn't do this that much today. But of course, yeah, there was a siren going off in the distance. But Duke does this for any reason. For whatever strikes his fancy, he does it. I'm not paying attention to him. I'm paying attention to y'all. So, are you done? Are you done? Come here and lie down. Duke down. Yes, go boy down. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that when he gets all the way down. He's like, but he doesn't do the howly stuff. He doesn't do the howly stuff at Sirens. Aries did. And today was a bad day. It was not a good day. It wasn't a bad day, it just wasn't a great day. Because I was talking to my nephew and I mentioned Aries and there's the tears, and I couldn't even type it out without crying. It sucks. I thought I was getting a little bit better, but no. It's a combination of that and this college algebra is frying my brain. Did it? Yeah. So, with that, this wasn't one of my better lives. I apologize. Wasn't in a good headspace today. Let's put it that way. Huh? You either, huh? It's not algebra 1 or 2, it's just college algebra. And, it sucks. I'm 48 years old. When's the last time I had to do solve for X? The hell? Freaking crazy ass shit. And because the shitty college that I went to, screw you, Delaware State University, did not send my Anyway, Delaware State University sucks. Go boy down. So, if my transcripts had been here, I probably wouldn't have to take this class. Because I had to take it then. That really sucks, comics. And the fact that you had A, a chocolate lab, and B, named Stitch. I had a cat named Stitch, and Duke's a chocolate lab. Coincidence? I think so. But I don't usually believe in coincidences. Thanks, DK. I appreciate it. I don't like projecting. I don't like projecting, like, bad vibes through the camera or anything. So, Shannon. Algebra teaches basic logic. It also teaches basic insanity. Ugh. But, here we go again. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Wasn't the greatest. Wasn't on the ball, so to speak, but sticking with it. So, basically, the world is... Yeah. Every day we use algebra. We just don't realize it. It's not... And you're right, comics. You're right. But it is, the critical thinking part. It's just that I'm able to do all the other stuff. I don't want to have to go back to algebra to start at the beginning when I already know how to do all that shit. I'm kind of lived the whole critical thinking thing. I've kind of been... Oh, Shiloh! Iron! You just made her heart go pity-pat because she's a teacher's heart. It made the teacher's heart go pity-pat. Nah. Like a fast track or or what it was like forever ago, was it CLEP out? Is it take a CLEP test or something? And there she goes again. Freaking fur on my Hangover King shirt. Damn. I wasn't offered a test out, but if I had been able to get my transcripts, screw you, Delaware State University. I probably, like I said, wouldn't have had to take it. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Raz. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks to all of you guys for being here and for being here for me. I appreciate it. I had big plans for today's live. From the beginning of the week, I had big plans, and I was all about getting on this freaking horse and that's cool, comics. They give tours at work where you work at? Yeah, definitely. That's cool. You tell kids math and English are the two most important classes they'll take. Teacher's pet much? Teacher's pet much, comics? I love you guys. It's a shitty world, and there needs to be changed. There needs to be change. And Shadow. Comics, you're making her heart. Yeah, we definitely do. We need each other. Humans need other humans, but we don't need humans to be cruel, rude, mean, lie, cheat, steal, and all that other garbage. But it'll always be there. It'll always be there. And that's the part that sucks. DK. It went a little sideways. Well, usually... Stop it. Usually, once you join the military, things go a little sideways just from the get-go anyway. Just saying. Can you all hear him, Mr. Whiny Butt over here? Mr. Whiny Butt. I agree, Di. Good folks just need to be more vocal. But... Really? I'm almost done. Comics. The teachers are glad you're gone. You're a goof. Would you stop? Oh. Just saying. Or not even saying, just showing the little sticker. Shiloh, you're a riot. Oh, man. So, yeah, today... I needed this. Today. I mean, I had all of this. I had all this plan, these grandiose plans for my lives, like I always do, and it didn't happen. Comic relief happened, though. It's still happening. Are you done? He's not done. Huh? He's not done. Yeah. Yeah, don't blame me, I voted for Trump. Hell yeah. Mean tweets. They weren't even mean tweets. It was just super sensitive jackasses. But yeah, I do miss $2 gas. I really do. Shit, I miss $1.50 gas. What? This dog runs my life. No joke. All right. Give me a minute and I'll get off. Give me a minute. All right? Come here. Don't look at me like that. You guys. Holy shit, 30 cents yesterday? In one day? Really? You gotta quit. This is not cool. I'm the mama. I run this house. You lie down. He just rolled his eyes at me. And he's doing it again. Seriously? Yeah, die. I actually do remember below $1, but that was when I wasn't really paying attention because I was, a young kid, didn't really care. Shiloh, I love you too. Ooh, take a picture. Take a picture of the roses. I love flowers. I love roses. You gotta quit, man! Fine, we're done, alright? We're done. I love you guys. Holy shit balls. $4.79? Ignoring him doesn't help. See? Ignoring him doesn't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't work. $4.80? You guys, this is some crazy shit. Crazy shit. let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and call this because his nibs is getting louder and louder. And I don't want him to hurt your ears. Because he's hurting my ears. Really, dude? Stop screaming, Mimi. The high-pitched is screaming, Mimi. And I'm doing this to stop the sound waves from coming in. DK, don't say that. Please no. Please no, DK. Please no. 498? Fuck. Alright, you guys. Let's get off the gas before we all start crying. I love all of you guys very much. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for sticking with me even when I'm not at my best. And when his nibs is screaming his full head off. Really, dude? You gotta stop yelling. We've had this discussion. So, have a wonderful night, everybody. And I hope to see you next week. And, of course, I'll see everybody in Discord and Facebook and on Marco Polo. So, with that loudness, I will go ahead and let's call this cut. Oh my gosh. Say bye. You gonna say goodbye? Oh, now I want him to talk and he ain't gonna talk. Are you serious? No, stop looking at the animal. He's looking at the animal crackers.